morning, everybody. I just wanted to jump on and discuss aged women. You know, the scriptures teaches us that the aged women are to teach the younger women. So I posed the question, what is an aged woman? What makes a woman aged? It's definitely not years as in birthdays, because you have older birthday aged women who are still very immature. Very, very, very immature. So it definitely doesn't mean birthday years as aged. What the word aged means is matured. A matured woman is an aged woman. So a matured woman can actually be a woman who is like in her 20s or 30s. It doesn't necessarily mean a woman has to be 50, 60, 70 years old to be considered that aged woman. So the aged woman is a matured woman. So let's talk about maturity. What makes us mature? A mature woman is a woman who has learned and has begun to exercise the lessons that she have learned in life for the good, okay? For the good. A mature woman, she can pull off of life lessons learned. She can pull off of the trials and temptations that she have endured over her lifetime, and she can share that information with another woman and help that other woman along her journey. So an aged woman is like a pot of gold. If you find an aged woman who's walking in truth and walking in her own experiences, to help another woman, then you found a pot of gold. You have found a pot of gold. Her price is like far, far, far above rubies. That's that virtuous woman. That's that woman of virtue. That's that woman whose wisdom just keeps her in a peaceful stance in life. It keeps her like rising above adversity. Not saying she never has adversity, because she does. Everyone does. But her wisdom and her peace and her knowing and the Holy Spirit within her allows her to overcome with flying colors. And not to say that the aged woman will never succumb even to the adversity. She may have to go away for a minute and be healed herself. She may even have to go to the side, cry, holler, do what she need to do. But guess what? Because of what's built within her, she's going to return back to that positioning. She's going to return back to that positioning. I'll give you an example, like a soldier. A soldier on a battlefield. It can be the best soldier. It can be the best skilled, trained soldier. But just say if that soldier happens to get wounded, and he will get wounded, she will get wounded. Sometimes that soldier will have to go away, lay down, and maybe even be healed back and nurtured back by someone else. Giving water, food brought to the bed while the soldier rests and recoups and recovers. So nothing is definitely wrong with going through them stages when you need recovery or need to recoup. Do that, do that, because that's strong. That's what makes you better. That's what makes you better. That's a battle scar that you can put under your belt and keep it moving. That's a battle scar that you won. You already win. You already win because of what's inside of you. You just have to know that whenever those adversities come, that you have to go through the processing, and you have to go through the procedures, and you have to go through the incubation period in order to heal properly. And just heal properly, get up and keep it moving. keep it moving. Yeah, so aged women out there, put on your strength, put on your wisdom, begin to teach those younger women how to become that aged woman, how to become that matured woman. Because there's so many voices out here from the world. There's so many voices out here on the radio and on TV shows, and just so many voices that are teaching error. They are teaching women error. Even if they're not saying, okay, I'm getting ready to teach you error. They're not saying that, but just the way that they are handling themselves, the things that they are saying is total error. Total error. A lot of these TV shows and stuff, be aware of them, because they're like teaching you how to just be ratchet. They're teaching you how to connive. They're teaching you how to cut throats in order to succeed. That's not even proper. They're teaching you the lies, the deceit. They're just teaching you how to be spoiled. They're teaching you how to just advance in life at the cost of other lives. That don't make sense. Because guess what? The day is going to come. Now, these people are actors and actresses, okay? But in real life, you have real life people like that. And at some point in their life, they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay for those actions, because they reap what they sow. They're going to pay. And if it's you, you are going to pay. The word of the Lord don't lie. You will reap what you sow. So sow those good seeds. Sow those good seeds of wisdom and instruction. Be that chalkboard. Be that classroom for some woman who's coming up behind you, who need your helping hand, who need your wisdom, who need to stand on your experiences to help her through. And just so she can know that she's not the only one that's going through, and although she's going through, it's going to be all right. She's going to make it through. Because guess what? If you jump into a swimming pool and you have to swim all the way to the other side, guess what? You may get tired. And it may seem like moments whenever you're anxious, like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to make it. But guess what? Millions have made it to the other side before you. Millions have made it. So it can be done. You just have to rest, and you have to get that second wind, and you have to do those strokes, and those strokes that are going to allow you to gain territory. You're going to have to rise up in your own mind and just say, no, I cast down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. And you're going to have to stand as that soldier, that good soldier, and you're going to have to fight with skill. You're going to have to fight with skill. And experienced, aged women, you have gained the skill. You've gained those badges. You have gained the skill. So pass that skill on. Quit sitting on that stuff. Quit sitting on even your own heaviness. Many women are under that cloak of heaviness, and they don't want to get out. Because some women know how to get out. They just don't want to get out because they know that it's going to be some discomfort there. She's already uncomfortable every day, sitting in the discomfort, but she still don't want to do the things to get out of that discomfort. That's wrong. That's error. That's error. Whenever you know how to get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, and help those younger women to get out. Help the younger women who's coming up behind you to get out. Don't just talk about her and sit there and judge her because of the positions that she's in. Don't judge her because she's vain, excessively vain. Don't judge her because she's a prostitute. Don't judge her because she's an addiction to whatever she's addicted to, not necessarily just drugs. Don't judge her because she has like 3 or 4 or 5 babies following behind her that she's had by different men. You don't know her story. Maybe she needs to see your chalkboard. Maybe she needs to get into your classroom so that she can be delivered, so that she can be set free, and so that she can be shown how to maneuver and rise above what the hand that's been dealt to her. So women, the aged women, get up. It's time for you to get up. It's time to rise up above your stuff. And it's time to help another person make it through. So come on, aged women, we can do this. We can do this. It's time. It's time to turn the table. It's time to be that voice. It's time to be a voice and stop letting all of these other voices feed propaganda to the minds of these younger generations. If you're a prostitute today, guess what? You don't have to be a prostitute at the end of the day. You don't have to stay that prostitute at the end of the day. But they need the information. They need the hug. They need the affirmation. If a man is hungry, feed him first. Feed him first with what he really needs, and then he will be willing to hear what else you have to say. So if a woman is a prostitute, if a girl is a prostitute or whatever, give her what's needed at hand. Give her what's needed in order to bring her out of that, so she can get out of survival mode and start getting into the planning mode, okay? Because as long as a person is in survival mode, they're not getting ready to plan anything. They're not getting ready to hear you say anything, because they are too much in that survival mode on how they're going to make it out of that day, how they're going to make it out of that moment. So that's the hard part for the aged woman right there. Whenever you come across somebody who's in that survival mode, that's the dirty part. That's whenever you have to go in and pull them out. That's the part that many people don't want to like embark upon. You don't want to go into the dirty. You don't want to go into the snot. You don't want to go into the dung. You don't want to go into that phase. You'd rather get them whenever they're like out of it already and they're sitting somewhere saying, "Oh yeah, Jesus is love. Jesus is Lord." No. Guess what? You're going to have to go in and get them whenever they're saying, "I don't know the Lord. He never did anything for me. He's never done anything for me. Look where I'm at. Look where I'm at. How did he get me here? How did I get here? If he loved me." That's when you have to go in. That's when you have to go in right there. Because that's where the hurt is. That's where that wound is. That's where you have to go in and begin to touch on that wound and heal that wound and give them more information. Give them a new information that's going to like take them past that wound and past that area where they hurt, and where they can say, "Okay, well, there's hope. There's hope. I misunderstood. There's hope. There is hope." That's where the aged women are going to have to come in at and begin to pull those women out. You're going to have to go in to the dark places. You're going to have to go down into the deep places, and you're going to have to pull them out. Somebody had to pull you out. Somebody had to pull me out. You had to have those women who are like, whenever you go to them or whatever, they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you the truth. Yeah, they can have fun with you and everything, but at the end of the day, they're going to tell you the truth. That truth that make you say, "Dang, you didn't have to say it like that." that truth that's going to like hurt your feelings sometimes. That truth that's going to like make you go away and say, "Man, I ain't talking to her no more. She tripping. She didn't have to like talk to me like that." Those are the kind of truths that you're going to have to like inflict upon those women that are like behind you, or even the women that are beside you, because sometimes the aged women can start tripping too. But you have to have those women that are not afraid to tell the other woman the truth. The truth is what is going to make a person free. They'll go away and lick their wounds. They might be offended, and they may say, I can't stand her, she didn't have to talk to me like that. But guess what? Some like get over it quicker than others. Some might say, might go years and years saying, I ain't talking to her. They may go years and years, but at some point in life, they're going to remember. They're going to remember what you said, and they're going to be thankful for what you said. They're going to be thankful. So yeah, aged women, let's stand up in position. Let's do what we got to do. I don't know where you are in the world. I don't know who you are. But if you are an aged, matured woman, then I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, sis. We got to pick the balls back up. The ball have been dropped. The balls have been dropped. We have to pick the ball back up. All right? Well, I hope everyone is doing well. And aged women, it's time to pick the mantle up. It's time to pick the mantle up. We've got to do something. We've got to do something to help these women, these women coming up behind us. And aged women, well, I ain't even gonna say aged women. Older women, even if you're older in birthdays, we don't fall into the trap of coveting the younger women, okay? Because some older women are still trying to be that younger woman. They're still trying to dress like that younger woman. They're like making the younger woman the idols. Oh man, I wish I could be that. I wish I could do that. Or they're jealous of the younger woman. It's happening. It's happening. So please don't fall into that trap. Please don't fall into that trap. If you're with your man, your older man and everything, and you see him just look at a younger woman, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. Men are visual. I'm not talking of now I'm talking about only a certain level of look. Okay, don't wish you could, secretly wish, man, I wish I looked like her, or man, I'm gonna make myself look like her, or man, I'm gonna wear that kind of shirt, or man, I'm gonna do, yeah, now you can fix yourself up. You're not dead. You do need to maintain an appearance and maintain, your own appeal. You know what I'm saying? But don't covet what's back there. Don't covet what's back there. Don't covet what's back there. All right? Just be you. Rock where you are. Rock where you are at. Rock where you are at. Okay? I'm 53 years old, but guess what? I'm not getting ready to go out there twerking, and I'm not getting ready to go out there wearing shirts and stuff that have my boobs hanging all out. I'm not getting ready to put on no Daisy Dukes. I don't even know if Daisy Duke's still in style. I do see girls sometimes and they little butt cheeks are showing, so I guess that's a Daisy Duke. But like we used to say back in the day, that's stank-a-dank. That's stank. That's stank-a-dank. Yeah, so don't covet the older women. Don't covet the younger girls that's out there in this world, okay? Don't covet what they are doing because you think that that's what's drawing men. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Rock where you're at. All right, well, once again, I am closing out this video, and I hope everybody is well. Please like and subscribe and share. Please share this video if you know someone who needs to hear it or would like to hear it. All right, and thank you for your time, and have a good day. Thank you.